Greetings and welcome along into Ankh Plays once again. We're in Stellaris Shadows of the Shroud for our first playthrough, and we're starting Incident 11 today. We join a Felonian empire at war with their longtime rivals and, up until recently, aggressors, the Panurians. But we're going to start this incident in a slightly more peaceful place, in a nascent FTL civilization that has just entered the galactic stage. You may recall that the Beta Aquila system belonged to the Divine Pryde at one point, and no longer does, due to the Spuzalak Imperium now that has been founded here. On their desert world, they've got 4,000 pops. We need to make some changes to how we're dealing with them. Off camera, I managed to add a envoy so that we can begin improving relations with them, with the eventual desire for them to become incorporated into our empire. We don't have a lot of trust with them just yet, because they most recently joined the intergalactic, or the Galactic Council, I believe it is. So we want to make sure that we're improving relations with them. They are fanatic xenophile and militarists, which means we don't want to piss them off, but they are quite non-threatening to us at this point. So that is one part of our now FTL civilization. And as you can see, they've carved out a little section of the edge of the galaxy in Beta Aquila there. I'm hoping that we'll be able to bring them back into the fold. Then Larkin Singularity. This group has been around. Jerone Pius Imperium, another Imperium. And we have a truce with them right now for about 6 months. And then I think it might be a good idea for us to try and propose subjugation. But it's really heavily dependent on, of course, the big subject at hand, which is the war with the Panurians. Now, as you can see, we have driven the Panurians back. We have pretty much annihilated all of their fleets multiple times after they've come back from retreating. And we've got the Rough Riders here, and I think it might be a good idea to have them explore the Tibicor system. And if that system is free, then we will send them on to Marinus and see if they can grab Marinus, because this is one of our other claims. Let's review that briefly. We cannot remove claims. Okay, so it's currently claimed by us. Here is all of the claims that we have made. We've claimed Panasu. We've claimed all of these systems. And we concluded with the Diarmu system potentially in Incident 10 being the final system that we would go for in this particular war. We are at 50% war exhaustion, so we're up against the clock here. But the Panurian nation is losing its ability to wield fleets. So if we can cut them off at Diarmu, that's going to mean that there's only two entries from the south into our territory, and then really only one or two entries from the east that we need to worry about. Since all of this space will be under our control, we can deal with the internal threats as we see fit. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to start by sending the 9th Rough Riders into Tibicor just as a scouting mission. We've got a science ship coming down here to analyze this debris, and maybe if we can have them go into Lifres, we'll do that. We're kind of low on science ships at the moment, just the one. that is in the Sudeton sector, but not... We have another one here in the outer reaches. We don't really have a good way to connect to that just yet, although, you know, maybe we do, actually. Can you come down here? Well, let's have them work their way down here. And let's build some mining stations. We need to start harvesting some of these resources. That would be good. Let's check in on the Panurians as well. I think we've got some espionage that we need to do. Yes. Yeah, a lot of this stuff doesn't really seem like it's going to be too useful. Diplomatic incidents, sleeper cells. At the beginning of this game, I was quite interested in... We have high level of intel with all of their stuff now. Okay. At the beginning of the game, I was quite interested in the espionage, but it doesn't really seem like it helps very much. It says their fleet power is equivalent to ours, but I don't see a... Maybe it's hiding somewhere. Maybe it's in Panasu, but it seems like we have visibility on that system. They stand to lose a lot of colonies. Let's review the Sue for Peace. We could do status quo, which they're going to get Orvel, Abanadar, and Hiram, which I think that might be... They've got a fleet rolling through the next combine. So the next is going to lose out. We have to be very careful with this. That's the reason why. Okay. I was trying to figure out why our Federation was coming apart. This is probably why. They've got... And that's what makes them equivalent in fleet power, but they're tied up on the other side of the galaxy, or very, very far away. Interestingly enough, could they come and claim this? They haven't claimed it. But they could, hypothetically. Yeah, we need to bring this war to a close. So we're going to drive towards Diarmu and perhaps even Tram Boden. If we can get Tram Boden, that isolates this chunk of their empire. And it's really just this area here that we would need to deal with. All right, well, I guess we are advancing time forward. Can we take this system? It's relatively undefended. They do have an army, but that's of no concern. They don't have a fleet, so... Yeah, you guys just start rolling. Let's take care of this outpost. And let's check. Okay, so we don't have Vitalas has 5 armies. This is going to be an easy victory for our psionic armies. And we'll let the rest of these guys catch up.
Engaging hostile station.
Okay, let's take a look at this.
We must defend our spaceport.
What's going on there? Combat 1. When it says we must defend our spaceport, has it flipped to somebody else and... Yeah, they're blasting through. They've taken Thespia. Okay, so we're all right.
Hostile planet pacified.
Pacified them. Telassus is ours. 25 and 29. It seems like maybe we push on. Yeah. Resources from jobs, planetary infrastructure cost, and build speed. We're not really building anything just yet. Let's go for the jobs. It's going to help our war economy. It's a short-term goal. Invasion's over. Okay, we're going after Panurian. The destroyer fleet is kind of camped out here. Okay, Tibicor seems to be pacified. I forgot that I had these guys jump, but they did. We do need to capture this colony. I've forgotten about that. So you guys head on into Marinus. Let's take care of that. And what are we looking at as far as this colony is concerned on Tibicor, or in Tibicor? 3 armies. This is very, very low. What kind of armies do we have here? We've got 2 sitting here, and we've got 4 sitting here. Okay, so this is going to be good. Let's have Wegmore build a few more armies. That will help us take Panurian. Did we have a colony here that needed to be pacified? Yes, we did. Okay. I am concerned about this little leg of space because I don't think these guys have claimed... I don't think the Panurians have claimed this. They haven't. But I need to make sure. They could run through there and just start sapping some of our resources, even though we're not really harvesting too terribly much from there. Rough Riders are on their way here. And yeah, we need to get these armies moving and combined. Once that's been completed, got a research agreement. Okay. Federation Association offer. Marish. Interstellar. Where's Marish? Okay, so they're pretty big. They might be in a conflict with these guys, so before I vote on this, let's just take a look. What does Marish look like?
Srok Apektal.
Okay, so they have a Casus Belli. It doesn't look like they're... Okay, yeah, alright. They want to add people to the Federation while it's failing. We're still at negative, but that'll bring the Marish on board, I suppose. Let's just take a look at this real quick while we're there. Yeah, they want the... Okay. So up next is going to be Buzzword. Diplomatic weight from economy is 20%. Trade. I think that's okay. We'll probably support that when it comes time to. I don't want to tip my hand, though. Okay. Let's see where everyone's rolling. Yeah, we got a little conflict here. This has got to get their attention.
Engaging hostile station.
Council agenda ready.
Wow. Transport 7 fleet has been repaired. Okay, so we actually knocked out some of their ships as well. Okay, so they have joined the Federation. Marish. I don't know too much about them. No, did my... Oh, it's because he's president. So he's president, and then I got a delegate. Okay. Got a council agenda ready. Evolving society, that's going to give us unity. Fantastic. What else are we looking at here? This would actually be really good for us. I think we're going to go with psionic supremacy. You know, we've kind of a little bit alienated the Union of the High Priesthood just because of our, I think it's our war doctrine. Oh, maybe not. Okay. We've got a mission accomplished on the espionage event. Now we have... Oh, we have actually less... The Cross-Galactic Accord has less war exhaustion than they do. We're going to keep gathering information. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but... I thought that those events, the espionage events, would be a little bit more impactful. And just, you know, really not... 19 armies. Okay, so we need to do an assessment. Panasu has 19. Oh, we're actually fighting here. Let's let him finish that. Sapping more resources from the Panurian nation. Excellent. Go ahead and repair. That accomplishes that war objective. And let's combine these fleets. Or combine these armies, sorry. Where's the hostile fleets present? Okay, yeah, so they're rolling through this. So they're going to try and double back. How's the 5th looking? 5th is at full strength. So let's send them... Let's send them to Gardner. It's going to take a year. We've got the Destroyer Corps catching up. The 8th is at quite low strength. But I really think that we could send the Rough Riders. We could send the Rough Riders. Yeah, let's do that. We can knock that fleet out. The Rough Riders are going to do it. Because they're going to roll our...
We must defend our spaceport.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're gonna come through and they're gonna capture a few of these, which is okay. It would be nice to not let them do that, but I don't know. Maybe we roll all the way out to Tram with these guys. I don't see a reason why not. It seems very foolish, actually, to not. We can charge those war objectives, and we'll leave these guys on the 8th destroyers on... Yeah, we'll leave them on mop-up and army protection.
Debris analyzed.
Yes. Some debris has been analyzed. We'll look at that in a minute. We're going to land those 10 armies there. Let's take a look at the debris. Oh, okay. That's fairly uninformative. Interesting. This science ship then can move on and do that research project. Yeah, but it seems like we can charge through here, kind of double back, hit Borbegon. Yeah.
We must defend our spaceport.
Yeah, I thought they might do this.
Spaceport lost.
I guess they can claim these as they go. But we'll probably be able to knock that fleet out.
Engaging hostile station.
Probably be able to knock that fleet out and then reverse those claims.
Deploying pacification troops.
Oops. Where are the pacification troops at? I think we took Nizadaram. I think we pacified that one. Why won't these guys combine? Maybe it was Mothalam. Costamog? No? I lost him. That's the destroyers. Alright,
We must defend our...
Straight communique. Okay. One of our politicians on Sudatin has carelessly misplaced a bundle of sensitive materials, including an encryption key whose very existence outside the government facilities is a gross breach of protocol. Of course, our domestic authorities are scrambling to switch security platforms, as it's quite possible these materials have fallen into hostile powers. Let's just do that.
Construction complete.
Espionage event. Keep spying. Always spy on your enemy, I guess. Okay, so they've pulled that. Actually, this has been a pretty good move for them. Where are the Rough Riders at? Okay. Head to Gardner. You guys are headed to Gardner. Perfect. This guy's doing the debris analyzation. I don't know where these armies went. Oh. Maybe that's where it went. Oh no, that we haven't taken that yet. Yeah, they're going after Boone, of course. I think we can stop them at Gardner, but we'll find out.
We must defend our spaceport.
Kerr Hustle. Spycraft, adaptable, celebrity. Yeah, let's... Yeah, we'll make him a delegate. That's perfect. We need to keep this thing hanging together. Yeah, okay.
Spaceport lost.
Mm-hmm.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, so we've got... Okay, Costamag. Good. You guys are fine. We still have 14. Okay, so this looks like it is under our control. And we know we just did Mothalam. And yeah, okay, so that means it's under our control. Oh, that's awesome. Look at all that. Yeah. Not surprising. They might beat us to Gardner, actually. The 5th is a little bit behind, so we'll want to actually have the 9th stop at Elijah's. And these guys don't have orders.
We must defend our spaceport.
Which one are you at? You're still in Foon. Okay. Let's double back and grab this one here. And we can go back into the Shroud. So I think we do that real quickly. As a reminder, we have a covenant with the Cradle of Souls. So let's delve. The Shroud. The Shroud is tempestuous here, as massive currents of raw psionic energy are funneled through. Violent reactions give birth to semi-intelligent apparitions. These confused spirits often clash with one another, unleashing phenomenal amounts of psychic power in battles that can last millennia. In fact, several such duels seem to be taking place right now. We should proceed with caution. So we can summon a psionic avatar, manifest in our universe, and be fully under our control. Oh. If successful, the energies of the Shroud will be channeled into a powerful boon and has a positive effect on our entire empire. This seems like it would give you a ship, or maybe a leader. This seems like it would give you a boon, which is probably more powerful in the long run, but this seems to be low probability, so we'll go with the high probability and take the advantage. The powerful energies of the Shroud have successfully channeled into a psionic avatar under our control. After translating into our dimension, the newborn avatar has coalesced into a colossal warrior on the surface of Suditon. What does that even mean? Did we get a new leader? Is that what it means? No, that's not what it means. Alright. We'll give the game time to catch up, I suppose. So I've got how many armies here? 14. And then I've got another 6 here, so that's going to be 20. Now I can now they're combined. Head to Mothalum. Let's send the 8th down there. That'll be 20. How many is defending the colony of Panasu? 19. We're very close. I think these guys have lost the war. This is just a little push to try and keep them. I want to hold them
hostile station.
at Gardner. It's got to be this station here. Yep, okay. Let's see. Hostile fleets are present. Yes, of course. Estinda is the next target.
We must defend our spaceport.
Actually. Stop this. Okay, so now we got a big invasion force. And they're going after Tyr. I think we'll meet them at Gardner. That will be fine. We can chase them right back out from whence they came. Okay, we got Tibicore debris analyzed. Yeah, this is looking very promising. There is a
Spaceport lost.
rather large fleet
researched.
that is coalescing there. Quantum energy states. Okay. I don't know that we're going to need that just yet. This looks good. Yeah, let's do that. This is a 5K fleet. What are we dealing with? It's kind of weakened. Okay, so these guys head to Gardner. Yeah, we should have advantages there. We'll wait at Gardner. If they proceed, then we'll crush them. At least I hope. Go down here. The research station. How many more at Wegmore? Several, actually. I don't know that we're going to need them. In fact, let's cancel all but one. This is going to give us 5 armies in advantage. Or 4 armies in advantage. We'll keep these guys hanging out here. Actually, you know what? This is not a small fleet. So, you guys go here. I think we can do that.
Relaying transmission.
Sure, you can migrate. That's fine. Another espionage operation. Cool. Contracts. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't feel like these are, like, acquiring another asset. They don't really seem like they're helping me. This I don't really want to do. This doesn't really seem like 5 base, relative encryption. Embarrassment by exploiting the weak links of their diplomatic establishment. Yeah, I don't... Maybe I don't understand how this works. That could be... It's actually very likely. Okay, so once that army's done, they will head to Panasu. Is there a colony? I don't see a colony, but there's at least a partially habitable world there. Is there a colony down here? No. I guess I would be able to tell if there was a colony there if they have... I don't know.
Engaging hostile station.
Where's this happening? Estinda. Okay.
We must defend our spaceport.
Okay, so Estinda is ours. Let's go here. And we need to review the claims. How much? That's not claims. How many claims did we make? Contacts, discoveries, claims. I kept hitting the wrong thing. Did we claim all of these? I don't know. How monstrous are we? Is really the question. What's going on in tier? Okay. Let's roll, guys. The 5th and the 9th together. Oh, that's a big strike fleet. Okay, Sejethan and them they just went to war. Great.
Engaging hostile station.
Oh, we'll be fine here. They're gonna make a stand at Trambodon, and I have half a mind to just roll them. 'Cause, yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be converting. Good. Go. They're pulling a lot of resources back here. Birth of the galactic market has happened. De facto galactic
Situation
trade,
log updated.
unbound by the performance of international diplomacy, has existed since we first discovered that we are not alone in the universe. New borders are discovered, and old ones redrawn across the galaxy. Galactic leaders agree that this is a time to legitimize this commercial forum so that all may benefit. In the coming years, independent traders and government agencies will be looking to establish quasi-centralized hub for all the galactic commerce. We would surely benefit were this hub to fall within Felonian space, so we can choose to promote one of our worlds for this purpose. Oh, hey, cool. That's a good idea.
Engaging hostile fleet.
Okay, so we've got combat going on here. We caught him. And caused them to retreat. Yeah, continue on to Voon. Just put him on the back foot again.
We must defend our spaceport.
Which spaceport? So they jumped out, they're headed to Voon. And let's bring...
Engaging hostile station.
Okay. Oh dear, I'm losing track of all the stuff here. This is Voon. Yep, okay. Sorry, guys. We've got 20 armies headed this way. Wegmore's done, I think. Yep. Meet at Panasu. Yeah, this lost you your capital. Destroyers, and then... Why are you not moving? Oh, you're moving, okay. That's kind of a sizable fleet. I'm not gonna lie. Combat 1, okay. Very short-lived at Voon and at Tayanort. Oops. And I do want to continue to improve some of these things here, but we've just got to get through this war. Oh, and you know what? We need to talk with Jerome. Must be at peace. I think we are at peace, are we not? Oh, we must be at peace, meaning we can't be fighting a war. So I can't do anything until we're done fighting this war. Got it. Huh. Okay. Oh, they're moving that fleet away. Interesting. Okay. Let's chase them out of the Tyrannort system. It's interesting that they went to Bregalar. Let's take the Dirmu system. Uh-oh. What? Oh, okay. This is just normal. Okay. You guys both heal up. Oh, do they have to go back? No, don't do that then. Stop. Okay, go back and heal up. That's fine. Got another battle going on here. And it looks like... Okay, yeah. It's another one. Oh. You left it undefended. They're coming back. This might be my downfall. This might be the hubris. I don't know that we'll beat them there, but we're gonna find out.
Construction complete.
Oh no, we beat them. Go after the starbase.
Engaging hostile station.
Okay. And we've got their rapid strike fleet that just jumped in. All right. I guess I should be confident in this. One of us we're getting torn up pretty bad.
Engaging hostile fleet.
But we managed to survive. They're going after the transport ship. Got away. Okay. That's Trambodom. And okay, yeah, so this has got a colony on it. So we're going to need to hold this position. We might cut the Panurian destroyers loose because they lost several ships. Although I might just keep them there. Yeah, let's just keep them there. Those destroyers have been largely useless. Alright, let's examine the peace. Let's examine this war, shall we? We're halfway there. They're definitely exhausted. Oh, they're gonna take systems. We have to conquer. We have to achieve our war goal. Yeah. I don't see another way around it. So, Imdar and Wexelia would be the next colonies. But the rest of this is just going to be kind of cranking through. So let's leave these guys garrisoned and just head on up there and let's walk through these systems. And just make sure... Okay, so we can claim some more if we want. Okay, I see. So we have actually accomplished all of our war goals. But I want that planet because there is a habitable world there, an alpine world. And this will cut off this set of their empire. It'll make it tricky to defend Trambadon, but there's not really, like, 4 systems here. None of them have colonies. We'll take Bregalore and Dradium. And then we'll establish a defense, probably a garrison defense here. You guys stay to garrison. You roll through here. Hello. There we go. And do we have all of our guys here? Yes, we do. So we've got 24. So the invasion of Panasu is going to be most likely a quite bloody invasion.
Deploying pacification troops.
And yeah, we're gonna take some losses here. That's okay.
Engaging hostile station.
This is a little terrifying. I mean, we're going 1-for-1 with them. We just have more reserves. In fact, we're taking more losses than they are. I mean,
We
obviously,
must defend our spaceport.
obviously they've okay, so it flipped, and these guys are going to take care of it, hopefully. Hopefully. These guys are good. Go off that way. Okay, so we got that taken care of. We got the outpost taken care of. Let's go back here. Yeah, we have plenty of reserves. So the question, it wasn't really a question of
Hostile planet pacified.
that's a big deal. Panasu Prime has been captured. It's a huge victory. It's much further, much more of an impact than I thought we would have. They need to head to Trambadon immediately. We admit defeat, but do not think that this is anything more than a temporary setback for the Panurian nation. Okay. We have won this war. Oh, we didn't get Trambadon. But they did surrender. This is amazing. Huge victory. Panasu Prime falls. So much to do. This is a big deal, guys. It's not the perfect victory. I was hoping to get a little bit more territory out of it, but such that it is. Yeah, that's a big deal. Okay, and the next Combine got their stuff back, which is good. Yeah, I guess it's time to lick our wounds, to reinforce, to, yeah, let's take a look at the military powers here. Yeah, let's reinforce our fleets. I shouldn't be doing the destroyers. Oh well. Hopefully this keeps the Panurians much more... What's the word that I'm looking for? Much more subdued. Much less likely to cause us problems in the future. And we survived quite a few things there. It's really worth noting that, you know, they brought the Grolfrup Raiders into the party. They brought a whole bunch of things into the party. We've got a lot of stuff to do, though. Like, before we move time on, we've got to get our space sectors taken care of. I noticed that there's a habitable world here, so time to establish a new colony on Ojlars. So we need to do that, I think, right away. That's probably the best thing while I'm thinking about it. We'll go to Sudodin, and that's not what I wanted. Sudodin Station. Yeah, we burned through all of our alloys, almost reinforcing everything. Might not be able to build a colony ship right now, yeah.
Relaying transmission.
Okay, subjugation proposal. We're too weak to survive on our own in this hostile galaxy. Will the Divine Pryde protect us if we become your subject? Oh gosh. What kind of stuff have you gotten yourself into? Okay. Only with the possibility of integration. What are they looking at here? Oh, and look at this. We have a lot more information about the galaxy. Mirish seems like a very... They've got quite the swath of territory. And we have... This could be very good for us. So... the Yivzarak... want protection. Via subjugation.
Volumus Prodese.
I still want to gather information on these guys. If nothing else, it's out of habit. But let's look at Yivzarak. We have a great relationship with them. Are you at war with anyone right now? No, not really. At least it doesn't seem like it. They have superior technology and equivalent economy. Okay, so my choice here is if we do this, we've got 2 points that we need to control, but the Myron State and Nex, I think, are part of our Federation. Nex and the Myron State, yeah. So they're kind of together already, and we're at peace now. Taking this and then integrating them puts us at what seems like a huge advantage. So what this is going to do is converts to a prospectorium. Will take around 1,320 days. And the monthly cost to the Overlord is 3 influence. What is my influence budget? Oh, that's going to cut it down kind of tight. That's okay, though. So we won't be able to do this with trying to, bring the Imperiums to heal. But our cat people are in a very good situation. They're in a good position here. And this is actually really great for choke point consideration, if I'm being honest. Let's bring these guys. Did I tell these guys to go back? Yeah, okay. I think that these are going to be less of a threat. That's 1,100. Militarily speaking, I don't think that they're going to be threats. So with that in mind, if we have the opportunity to incorporate Yvzarak, to subjugate them and then integrate them into the Divine Pryde, although, and integrating them into the Divine Pryde, I am aware of the irony here. There are bird people joining cat people, which is a little strange. Not gonna lie, it's a little strange, but together we're stronger? I don't know. We'll leave it at that. I think we're gonna do this. Although, here's the reason I'm torn, because the Myron State and the next Combine, they don't have any access to whoever's over here, little ghost. Rivaling. Do they have any borders with Panurian? No. Okay, so they're just afraid of the Myron State and the Panurian Nation. They have close borders with everyone. They have a casus belli on everyone. Ideological casus belli. The Myron State has claims on them. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're losing Federation XP. I don't know why. Started converting to a Prospectorium to the Prospectorium specialization. And we'll leave it at that for that piece. I'm okay with that. Okay. We have a lot to do to recover from this war. I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. Okay. So we have 6,000 minerals. We have some colonies that are unstable. Panasu Prime, obviously, is one of them. Let's take a look at Panasu. They have a favored society agenda. Luxuries distributed. Base marketplace competitiveness rating. Land appropriated. Interesting. Oh, 100% crime from Pops. Maybe we build, shall we build one of our little experimental stations here? Well, let's build a Psy-Corps. They've got unemployment, but they've got available jobs. Their amenities are awful. Oh, this place seems like it's, Let's build a luxury residence. They've got plenty of housing, but I'd like to get rid of the holo theaters. Okay, so basic resource economy is doing very well. We got chemical plants to put out. I think those are volatile motes. Yeah. We got a materials workshop. which is putting out engineering research, physics research. Okay. Not bad. And then Valej Mog. Where's this? I'm not familiar. Oh, it's in Tibidcore. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. Tibidcore Prime. High gravity. Sea of Consciousness? Oh, that's nice. They put a heavy industry thing here. Let's demolish this. This seems like... Yeah, let's replace it. Oh, I can't replace it. Oh, do I need to add somebody for... Yeah, we definitely need someone to govern Panurian Prime. Let's look at that first. We want stability. That's really important. Lifres is ruling in Sudeton. It's these nebula systems are super cool with the sound effects, but I'm not gonna lie, they're a little unrealistic. Is a procrastinator. A machine that's a procrastinator. How quaint. Hoping to find one of these guys that gave stability. Let's hire him. You're a blank canvas, Gorlif. And is there a way that I can... Yeah, let's prioritize those guys. That seems like a good idea. And then Tibidcore Prime. We should probably go do this. Okay. So, hopefully we've got things going on Tibidcore. We've got unemployed pops, though. Wow, 11,000 energy. Things just got really good for us. I knew that would happen with all the pops. If we can incorporate Tibidcore and Panurian, those will be the difficult ones to incorporate. I feel like there's something else that I could do to, like, help with this. They've got robots. Interesting. Okay, so... Yeah, let's bring another leader in. Should be up at the top, right? There we go. Got some leaders going there. Okay. All excellent. All very, 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 very good. We've got the 10th Destroyer Corps sitting there. I think we need to do some sector maintenance. We've got the Far Reaches sector. We've got the Wegmore sector. We are booting you out of that spot. As soon as I find a way to do it. No. I guess I have to assign him to a science ship. That might help. Alright. So, Aujlar's is going to be its own sector. This will be the Aujlar's sector. The Panasu sector is going to get established here. I can figure out how to do that again. Okay, so I have to do it from the sector menu. That's editing the sector. I guess we do want to edit Wegmore. And we probably want to take Telassus out. Oh, I can't remove Mothalim? Maybe that's not part of that sector. Yeah, let's take Telassus out. Oh, okay, I see. I screwed up. Probably do this if I zoomed out a little bit. Yeah, so that's Wegmore. That looks nice. Then we've got Sudeton sector. Which we didn't put sector after this. Okay. Now, let's make Panasu a sector. Let's do that by going into Panasu Prime. And not Colony Ascension. Can I not create a sector because it's in such bad shape? Or am I just missing the create sector on the screen somewhere? It's got to be in the colony section. All right. I forgot about this. We should probably do the Galactic Hub nomination as well. We'll do that on Sudeton. We've already nominated a planet? Okay. Interesting. Alright, so... I swear it's in here somewhere, and I just haven't seen it. We don't want a colony ascend. But we want this space organized. Panasu will be... Yeah, let's take away... Let's take away that one as well. And then we're going to go in and edit Sudeton sector. And I think... Yeah, we'll do that. This is 4 jumps, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. This will be a new sector here, is what I'm getting at. Surprise, surprise. Once I can figure out how to build new sectors. Which is just weird. So Tibicor should be... No, I don't want to move capital. Sector capitals need to be at least 5 jumps apart. Okay. That's why. 1, 2... Okay, so these are too close to be... Ah, okay. Must be 5 jumps apart. Alright. What does that mean for us? How are we going to organize this? Tibicor is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has to be part of Sudeton. And yeah, that's gonna go there. It's quite odd, really. I understand, but it's quite odd. So Wegmore just has to take this. And then that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have to take that. That. Yeah. That's a bummer. I was hoping to include that in a sector. But that's okay. Okay. That's all the damage we can do on the sector front right now. And we only have 2 colonies that are unstable. We've got robots, 4,000 robots, and 10.7k Panurians. Oh, these guys are indentured servitude. That's not good. That's probably... Okay, so I don't want them as slaves. I think that's a really bad idea. It's going to create a lot of instability. Ocean habitability, industrious, so they're good at mining jobs. Physics. They've got an ocean preference. Species can produce leaders. Pops from the species are altered over time to better match the dominant species. I don't know if that's a good idea. Residents. So they can't produce leaders. Like, one of the reasons that we did this was to unite the Panurian people, the Panuri under us, but not under us, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah. It either needs to be assimilation, or it needs to be full citizenship. And we'll go with full citizenship for now. That should help with some of our stability. Right? Do not integrate. Decent conditions. Okay. You'll go to stratified, just like us. Sure. Yep. No population controls. Okay. Yep, I'm happy with that. I don't know how we do that. Oh, okay. Subspecies integration, do not integrate, living standards. They're exempt from military service. No colonization. Okay. I'm happy with that. Ish. Like, adjacent happy. Yeah, we can't take this. Just stay on Panda Suit for now. You guys are gonna go heal up. Let's take a look at... Yeah, they have 2 planets now. Yeah, we took a bunch of colonies. That's great. And these guys here... These guys, yeah, okay. So let's do... We got a truce. Who do I want to drop here? Yeah. Not super happy with Mauritius at war. Too many star bases. Who'd have thought? Yeah, it's all these guys here. Downgrade that. I don't see why we need that. There's no reason to have a starbase there. Tibicor has a colony on it, so yes, there's a reason to have it there. Nazadarum has a colony. They have a colony. Yuslan has a colony. Panasu has a colony. You know, maybe we don't need one on Matar. Okay, so we can't just... Okay. Wigmore? Can't do that one either. Alright. It's not really going to change anything, though. It's still a starbase. We just need to increase our starbase full capacity. Alright.
Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Committee of Technocratic Reform. You're not going to do well. Yeah, they hate AI. Dual edge. Okay. There's so much stuff going on here. It's a Grand Archive, the drone study, crystalline study. Got plenty of anomalies. This is great. So if we can integrate Yivzarak, which I don't know why they would be scared of the Myron state. That's quite a disparity in relative power. But if we integrate them, then that brings us a great deal forward. Let's look at our research. Our research actually didn't do... We didn't do too much for our research there, unfortunately.
Relaying transmission.
We get nothing from that, so no. We can't be rivals with them. Okay. Canceled their migration treaty with us? Sure.
Relaying transmission.
Lots of stuff happening. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, let's send Thorol on some archaeology sites. How do we do that? No. Let's find our science ships here. We have an exotic gas shortage. What just happened here? Our exotic gas deficit is out of control. We have to cut back on our expenditures or increase our income. Failing which we will get ever bigger penalties. Okay. What are we using exotic gas for, I guess, is the... We produce 1 and we consume 2.7 by buildings. Okay. Yeah, we can figure that out. Let's take a look at Panasu. And let's find out where the exotic gas is being gobbled up. It should be in here, so that's 0 on this planet. Not Polkor. Not Ubaglil. Not Panasu. Here it is. Research Supply Depot. Let's demolish that. What? I can respect that the colony names in this game are different than the system name, but it is very difficult for someone such as myself to keep track of that. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to call this Useldon Prime, or whatever this planet's called. It's literally called that. Okay, well, I'm calling it Useldon Prime. There are no unemployed, undesirable pops on this planet, but it says that there are. Oh, it's probably because we just changed the status. Robot Claris. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully, did that take care of our gas shortage? That's really what we need to take a look at. Wigmore. Vitalis. Okay there. Lots of elephants in the background there, just a minute ago. Yeah, so it's really just Panasu, and we can find that thing and we can shut that off or destroy it. One or the other. Yeah. Let's demolish that. Oh, downgrade? Okay. There we go. Lots of, well, let's give this a couple of minutes to stabilize here. Okay, he's got a new trait. Take me to where you were at. You're in Lifres. Hey, look at that. Our aura is spreading. What is this? That's an anomaly. You have no orders, but you're meticulous. And you're an archaeologist. So go to Breslin. And let's excavate that site. Yeah, okay, we're taking care of that. And we don't have any monthly trades right now. I'm okay with that. Alright. I think we've resolved our exotic gas shortage. But we'll double check. We're gonna scuttle these. I'm not a fan of drawing down, but it doesn't seem like a good idea to just keep hanging around, having ships hang around that we're not gonna use. And we need a colony ship. We're at basically 0 net influence right now. So this is starting to become a problem. So we're going to have to do some colony optimization very, very soon. Let's do... Do we really need a precinct houses here or ally foundries? We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to think about this because there's a lot to think about here. Give a quick look at our Federation, and we're at negative. Yeah, it's been a long road, you guys, with the Federation. And we've got some issues there. Well, these guys are probably going to get scuttled too. In fact, let's disband them. We have an idle leader. Let's assign him there for now. Okay, well. Our corner of the galaxy is at peace, at least for the moment. I didn't know that we would get to it for this incident, but we sure did. And I'm actually pretty happy about that. Things have gone very, very well for this. So... very happy with how things turned out. I wish we could have gotten a little bit more territory, but it is what it is. And we need to get a few more stronger fleets for defense. We've got that southeast edge that needs to be covered with at least something. But the Panurians are in a situation where I don't see them as threats anymore. And the Divine Pryde is finally safe, for once. Safe from threats. So with that, we're going to wrap Incident 11 up. Thanks for watching once again and joining me on this adventure through Stellaris, Shadows of the Shroud, the most recent expansion for this long-storied game. And as you go on about your day, don't forget to hit someone with kindness, and we'll see you next time.